Hi, boys and girls. Oh my goodness, this is a really fun poem about bubblegum. And we're gonna start just by using the words, and then we're gonna do some body percussion, and then we're gonna extend to instruments. So the poem goes like this: Bubblegum, bubblegum, chew and blow. Bubblegum, bubblegum, scrape your toe. Bubblegum, bubblegum, tastes so sweet. Get that bubblegum off your feet. Have you stepped in gum? I know you probably have. I have. It's so annoying, and you have to scrape it and try and get it off, right? All right, so take your hands, put them on your legs that we're going to pat, and we're going to try to pat the rhythm with saying it. So, bubble gum, chew and blow. Bubble gum, scrape your toe. Like that. So it's going to match the words, okay? All right, are you guys ready? All right, here we go. Ready? Bubble gum, chew and blow. Bubble gum, scrape your toe. Bubble gum, tastes so sweet. Get that bubble gum off your feet. All right? So, what we want to do with this poem is we're going to extend it to instruments. So, we did on body percussion, and now I'm going to do it on a glockenspiel. So, remember, the glockenspiel is the small instrument we use with mallets, and it's very tiny, and it has metal bars. They're very light sounding. It's nice. So I'm going to take that same rhythm that I was doing here. I'm going to put it onto the instrument. Remember, pinch, wrap around, elbows out. So it sounds like this. Could you hear bubble gum, chew and blow? Could you hear that? All right, so I'm thinking of the poem in my head the whole time, and I use those words to make the sound on the glockenspiel. All right, here we go. Bubble gum, chew and blow. Bubble gum, tastes so sweet. Get that bubble gum off. All right, so it's always advantageous when you're using this instrument to end on the lowest note, because then it sounds like it's over. If I were to end up at the top, get that bubble gum off your. It's not, it sounds like the ending, but it's not as quite as definite as get that bubble gum off your feet, right? Oh, that's the end of the song. We can hear that sounds very much like the end. So when you're using the instruments, think of that like, okay, I want to end on the lowest note and make my way that way at the end of the song. Get that bubble gum off your feet. Okay? All right. So that was with the glockenspiel. What if I went over to the marimba? Okay. And this marimba, remember, is made out of wood. Okay. So normally I would take off the F's and the B's, the burgers and the fries, like I did with the glockenspiel, but I can't do that with a marimba because they're on permanently for the most part. So I'm going to remove these so I can use those bars. And I just have to avoid the F's and the B's. I can't play them. Okay? All right. You ready? Bubble gum, bubble gum, chew and blow. Bubble gum, scrape your toe. Bubble gum, tastes so sweet. Yeah. So definitely a different sound with the wooden bars, right? So the wooden bars versus the metallic bars are quite different. And we can tell which instrument is what when we listen for that sound. And that sound is called timbre. Okay. Timbre is spelled Timbre. Timbre. Even though it looks like timber, we say timbre because it's an Italian word, not an English word. Okay. So the timbre, this one is very light and bright, whereas the timbre of the wooden marimba is more rich sounding and woodeny sounding with some depth and it's a little bit lower sounding. So anyway, that is bubblegum. I hope you liked it and practice it. Practice it on your lap and see if you can do it. And then If you want to find something to play with, maybe you could probably find glockenspiel at the grocery or at like Walmart, because they have these in the baby section. Babies get these and they're like different colors. So if you want to get one of those, feel free, and then you can practice it on that one. Okay. All right. Have a good one, guys.